been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April. In other words, this year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are on the way too.
All right, everybody pull it up on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm on my Twitch.
All right, we're live right now.
There's even more to explore in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. It's never too late for a journey through the maze-like miniature worlds of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version. After a new update, all courses will support 2-player co-op. Maybe Captain Toad won't be so nervous with someone at his side. 2 heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands goes a long way. This free update will be available later today. And some paid downloadable content is coming. We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5 new courses, from sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new objectives in existing courses.
I'm hearing like
Captain
2
Toad and
different things
Toadette
here.
must obtain the Shining Crowd in each course, all of which can be played alone or with a second player. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode will be available for purchase as soon as, well, later today, giving you early access to one of the courses. The rest of the content will launch on March 14th. If you don't have the game yet, look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today. It contains the full game and gives you access to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode once it's available. Steel yourself for old-school action in an all-new Gothic castle. The side-scrolling action of yore shall rise once more in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And so,
Is this a new Bloodstained,
young Lady
or?
Miriam, host of the Alchemist's Curse, must use her unwanted gifts to slay the demons wrought by the curse's original host, Jeeble. With these powers, she can steal the abilities of enemies, bend gravity to her will, and dart about Jeeble's castle at lightning speed. Here, the laws of reality and 2D side-scrollers don't apply. Throughout the castle, treasure trove of side quests, deadly tasks, and small touches flesh out the campaign.
Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Beyond the main story, you can dig deep into character customization, subquests, and more. Stop the fall of man at the hands of demons. Don't be afraid to show them the dark side. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night emerges from the shadows this summer. The time has come to build a new world and take on the children of Hargon. On an empty island, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious Malroth and defend your world from monstrous forces. Enlist villagers to help rebuild and fight alongside you in the story mode. Or unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in local co-op or online. You'll gather materials, craft objects and tools, and reach new heights by building any structure you can imagine. Now you can dash, glide, play in first person, explore underwater,
I'm not really
and warp all over the new retro-inspired map. If you own the previous game on the Nintendo Switch system, you can craft the legendary builder's outfit.
Well, Daddy, what are you doing?
And the Dragon Lord's throne.
You got to like redo
Dragon Quest Builders 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 12th. There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come, but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Well, how's it looking? Next, we have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please
And
take
there's
a look.
Fire Emblem.
Dragon Quest.
Or is it Dragon Quest?
Yeah, it's Dragon Quest.
There are RPGs, and then there's Dragon Quest, the series that defined the genre. And the latest entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force, pairing the series' beloved style and perfectly balanced battles with the most impressive scope and elaborate story in Where there is light, darkness follows. For no one does this ring truer than the Luminary, the boy that will succeed the last hero and protect the world from a terrible end. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him. On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the Luminary.
Go ahead, mustache visit.
When he goes to the king of the largest kingdom for guidance, he is dubbed Darkspawn. So begins the perilous journey of a hunted hero and the ragtag band of adventurers who will join him to set things right. Together, they'll explore the towns and terrain of the sprawling, detailed land of
Yo,
Drain.
can you hear me?
Monsters
Barely.
roam free of random encounters. When you engage them,
Danny,
choose
you
your
hear me?
strategy wisely.
Yes, I
in
hear you. Can you
turn-based
hear me?
battles. You
Yeah,
must
I
know
hear
when
you.
to attack, when to heal, when to
Or whatever you're doing is like blaring in our
use
ears.
magic, and when to switch your party members' orders.
Hold on.
As you do, you'll earn
So it's
skill
blaring in your
points
ear,
which
right?
can be used to teach
Yes.
party members attacks, spells,
Let's do
and
this,
improve their abilities. You can also collect
What about that?
materials
Is that
so you
better?
can forge weapons, armor, and accessories.
Okay, let's do it.
Looking for an item? Then help people out in side quests. Or try your hand at the casino. Or horse races.
Yo, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Erdrea is full of surprises like these.
You might-
and
I don't
this
know, you might
time,
have to cut
the
this.
player has the power
And-
to
All right,
what
can
is
you
it?
hear me? Can you hear me now?
between the land's
I hear
gorgeous
you.
HD
Is
that better?
crystals and the 2D
I hear you,
16-bit glory.
And do you
of
hear
war.
the shit in the background?
I do not hear the game
This
audio.
is also the
Good.
first version of the
Okay.
game with
All right.
fully orchestrated.
But I don't know if they can
field
hear
and
me
battle
out
teams.
here, though. Hold on.
If you want,
I
you
don't
can
know.
change between the original sound
Listen,
and
you-
the new one
if-
whenever
if
you
all
want.
comes worse
And
to
you can
worse,
also experience the
cut this
journey
and,
with
you know,
English
watch it later,
or
then do it.
Japanese audio.
it's only
Here's-
35
Hey, I
minutes
think
long.
it's working. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think we're good.
Has to
Audio
be-
should be coming.
1, 2, 3.
Audio should be coming through. Oh shit! Dragon Quest 11. Audio should be coming through the stream now.
All right.
Testing
I'm,
our audio. All of
gonna-
our audio should be coming through now.
Hold on, I'm gonna open it up on my other phone and see. Okay, go ahead, Danny.
Testing 1, 2. Can you motherfuckers hear me?
Yeah, it's on the stream.
Yeah, it's
First-time players and veterans should also look forward to new stories.
All right, sorry about that. Welcome everybody to the platform live reactions. I am fucking up, but AKA my name is Dan, the man, the host of the platform. We have a few people with us today.
Dragon Quest 11
Let's see who we got. We
Echoes of an
got
Elusive
Big
Age
Mike.
Definitive
We got
Edition.
what? Brandon the Whole
Launching
Man.
exclusively
Austin
on
the
Nintendo
Mystery
Switch
Man.
this fall.
All right. Dragon Quest 11 this fall.
While we
hype
just
or not?
announced the addition of these new stories,
Eh.
there will be more new
all right. I'm
information
already
to
playing it
share
on
in
the
the future.
PlayStation.
Please look forward to learning more.
Unless there's something different.
For now, let's continue with more.
Yeah, I got it on
Switch
PC.
headlines.
I'm not fucking with it.
Okay,
Well,
Disney
no, I
game.
love the
So,
game. I love the
Danny,
game.
A
Danny, what
Disney
you missed
Tsum
was
Tsum game like
they
you've never seen
announced
before.
the Mario Maker for
These
Switch,
stuff
and
Disney
What?
took the world by storm.
Yeah, and then they
now
showed,
they're ready for an
Marvel
after-hours
Ultimate
party
Alliance
at the
3.
toy store in Disney.
Fuck, they showed it. What does it look like?
Looks good.
it looks
Play with your
okay.
friends and family
It looks
in a
it
wide
looks
God,
like
Austin,
with
you
the-
cannot get
cooperative
Wait.
games that support up to 4 players.
The other
Play
games
online
look
as well with
better.
players from around
What is
the
this
world.
game?
He's like, it's not on Xbox. He goes, that's why it looks okay.
Disney
You can't
Disney
make
Tsum Tsum game.
without talking puzzles. Connect
I
think I'll get this
to
game.
clear them and set a high score.
I'm probably gonna
The
end
game
up buying
also
this
features
for
a
my like
2-player
my
mode
girlfriend's
for
probably
local
gonna end up
and
buying
online
this,
competitive
the Disney
matches. Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019. We're picking up a distress call in the Atlas star system. But this time, it's far from friendly. In fact, it's none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikini, Pigma Dengar,
Okay,
and the Great
interesting.
Leo.
A Fox game without
Now
Fox,
Peppy,
but okay.
Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down, like the
Or is
animals
this-
they are.
is this
in
already a
challenging
game?
new series of missions you can only find in the spring update of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability and skill tree. Plus, each pilot can take on any of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the base game. It's time for a game of seek and destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to news on the rest of the additional content, such as starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the Starlink Battle for Atlas update this April.
It looks like Rune
A
Factory.
heartfelt fantasy adventure crops up once.
It is Rune Factory.
Another season, another reason to wield weapons.
Oh,
and
I'm
spells
definitely
against
getting
monsters.
this.
Interact with
Yeah, this is
townsfolk
just
daily.
Rune Factory. It looks
Grow
like the
vegetables
one
and
that's on
fruits at the
3DS
farm.
though, like exactly.
Cook some fish. cook up a storm.
Yeah, Rune Factory 4.
even
What the
raise
hell?
monsters.
They just ported it.
This fantastical circle of life will keep you
I'll
coming
still
back
get
for
it.
more in Rune Factory 4 Special, fully remastered for Nintendo Switch.
That's frustrating though. Why do they
Battle
keep
alongside
porting? Just
townsfolk, and before
make a new
long,
game.
you may become more than just friends.
This is called the Nintendo Port Direct.
See what the heart-pounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of the game.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna buy this one too.
Are you gonna get it?
Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe
Testing.
for the playing later this year.
Oh, there it is.
Special.
And we can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more info in the future. Soon, a time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls.
Ooh.
Before those souls become monsters.
There we go.
In this action RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, step into a realm
Testing,
built on the
testing.
tenets of reincarnation.
What is
Its people
this?
lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these
It does look
tenets,
interesting.
Kagachi must travel between the living world and the beyond to rescue lost souls from
Can
a
you hear us,
terrible
Danny?
fate.
Yes. Can you hear
Becoming
me?
monsters.
Yes, I hear you.
So you can go from the
When battling
beyond
these
and
creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers.
It's interesting.
Each soul's powers are different, so you
Ooh,
must
this looks
choose the
dope as
right
fuck.
soul for the situation
This
at
is
hand.
my type of shit right
In
here.
this deep single-player
Oh, yeah.
campaign, there will
They
be
said
many
they have
battles.
11 Switch
You will
titles
fight,
coming
and you will
this year.
become stronger.
Wow.
Those who fall to grief are lost.
my bank account's
The
gonna be
lost
broke.
don't reincarnate.
Shit.
The very foundations
Oni
of
Naki.
reincarnation
Already
will
fucking
begin to
screaming.
crumble when Oninaki
This game I won.
launches
I
in
was
summer
interested in this game when
2019.
they first showed it. This
Yoshi?
comes out, yeah, this one comes out
Cars,
March.
robots,
Yeah, I've
and
had it
Yoshi's
pre-ordered
Crafted World Craft.
for a while.
You know what that means?
This looks
Yoshi's Crafted World
Yeah,
is
Yoshi
almost
looks
here.
dope.
This time, we'd like to put the many facets of these crafty courses on display.
I mean, they
As
clearly
Yoshi,
took some
We'll go rafting,
some ideas from. Oh, that looked awful. They clearly took some ideas from like Yoshi's
Tear through
Island
the
and
sky
stuff,
on a
but
plane.
like,
Nice
why
shot,
can't they just
Yoshi.
give us a Yoshi's Island too?
Hey, that robot
I don't
is
understand.
huge for a
You know
miniature.
what I'm saying? It's like, that's
There's
all I
the-
want.
Even at this
There's
scale,
the
you'll have some
balloon
challenging
guy.
bosses to
He
rank.
just showed up.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, this kind of look Yoshi
Using
Island.
in-game coins you've racked up,
But it's
you
card
can collect
behind.
crafted costumes.
Behind.
No, I'm not. I'm
Wear
ahead.
one. It'll offer a bit of protection from
I'm on a
enemies.
train.
I'm on the train
I'm-
There are
too.
more than 180
I'm
of these
on
costumes.
Yoshi wearing
Some of
cardboard.
them can be tricky to get
Okay.
your hands on.
Oh yeah, it's not the train. Yeah, okay, I'm a little bit behind.
Later
that.
today,
Okay, yeah, I'm
we'll
behind.
release
Yeah,
a
there's a
demo
train right there.
which lets you play through the first course.
Yeah, I'm watching mine on Twitch. That's why.
You watching it on Twitch?
The Yoshi's
Yeah.
Crafted World
I
game
posted
will
the
finally hatch on March
Oh,
29th.
you got the link? Maybe I should pull it up on Twitch.
We have
It's
more
up to you,
Nintendo
what you
Switch
wanna do.
headlines coming up.
You're the
But
boss.
first, another update from Mr.
Oh,
Koizumi.
fuck it, I'm gonna pull it up on Twitch.
How's it going so far? Next, we have a follow-up on the latest installment in one of our
Okay, here's the
long-running
Fire
series.
Emblem bit.
Yeah, this game I'm highly interested in.
The continent of Fodlan,
I feel like it would
said
be
to be
too late
protected
to
by
just
a
get into
revered
Fire Emblem.
goddess, has existed since time immemorial.
Here we go.
3 ruling powers
All
now
right, so
control
yeah, it
the
seemed like
land.
this Fire Emblem's so fucking far
In the
gone.
south lies a region long
I
held
didn't
by
like that. I
a
didn't
more
got
than
the last Fire Emblem,
1,000-year-old
the one that is,
dynasty,
like,
the
Dynasty
Adrestian
because
Empire.
that's not my cup of tea. I
Beyond
That's
its
what it was
borders, to the frigid north,
I mean,
is
the
the
Fire
home of
Emblem
the Holy
itself is a
Kingdom
good
of
game.
Fargus,
I don't know about the Dynasty
ruled by the
Warriors
royal
one,
family
but-
and its
Yes,
knights.
exactly. The Dynasty
To
Warriors.
the
I had
east,
fun with it.
a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor, rules what is called
And
the
they're
Luster
saying
Alliance.
is there's like 7 million Fire Emblem games, so I don't know
Once
if
consumed
you
by
can
a
just like
tempest
hop
of
into
war
it.
and turmoil,
Right.
Should be able to hop into
Fodlan
it.
and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative
I played most of
harmony.
them. You have a 3DS, don't you?
Yeah.
That's where they started.
In the
Yeah,
Fire
I don't-
Emblem Three
what?
Houses game,
No.
you are the
There-
hero
There,
the
there were
world
Fire Emblem
needs.
games before that.
You start out as a mercenary
yeah.
traveling
I think
with a
there was one
group
on
led by
GameCube.
your father, Geralt. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden within, you'll travel to Garrick Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach
I like the series
at the
because
Officers Academy.
RTS and
Around that
It
same
reminded me of,
time,
somewhat
you
like-
alone begin
like
to see a
Shining Force.
mysterious girl
That's what
named
Shining Force was,
Sophis,
RTS.
who appears within your mind.
All right, so if you guys are just joining us, we're doing our live reactions here at the platform. We have
Garrick Mach
Big
Monastery
Mike,
lies
Brandon,
at the
the
center
whole man,
of 3 large
Austin,
territories.
The mystery man,
It is the home
and
base
myself,
of the Church of
Dan,
Saros,
the
the
man.
main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Saros. Not only does the
What's up,
church
Dre?
serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan.
Is it just me,
The
or
Officers' Academy
is this
is
kind of like?
comprised of 3
I mean, I know I'm not a fan of the
The
series,
Black
but this all
Eagles
seems very
is for students from the
underwhelming.
Adrestian
Like this all
Empire,
feels like, well,
including
this
the
is all
House
stuff
Leader
I've
and future
have
Emperor
been in other
Edelgard.
games or animes and stuff.
The Blue
Well, I mean,
Lions
it's
boast
anime.
Prince
I mean,
Dimitri.
anytime
I know, but it
Kingdom
just
of
feels
Fargus
like
as
it
its
just
house
feels like
leader.
okay, well
This
this has all
house is for
been
students from
way
Peace
overdone
Kingdom.
before.
The Golden Deer is for
Main
students
thing
from the
I'm looking
Lester
for
Lands.
is
Their
I'm
house
hoping their
leader
show
is
is
Claude, who is
Animal
the
Crossing
heir
and
of the noble
Pokemon.
family that leads the
Yeah, I
Elements.
want. Give me some Animal Crossing, and I'll be good.
As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses.
I like
and
to see a
instruct
true
them.
Pokemon
In
game
addition
for
to
the
the house
Switch.
leaders,
Dre
there are
Dre
many
probably has
other
about 9
students
minutes
in it,
left on this,
each
Dre.
with their own unique personalities
Maybe another Harvest
and
Moon,
skills.
just because.
Which
I said
house
they'll
will you
probably go
choose?
all on this one. It's right now 521. I think they'll go the rest all the way with Fire Emblem.
Students are expected to travel to various
The show's only
lands,
supposed to be 30
sometimes with the
45 minutes
Knights
long.
of Saros themselves, and gain real
You know how they
battle
did with,
experience, including
Pokemon
everything from
when they
defeating
did in
bandits to suppressing
Yeah,
rebellions.
There was like
These may be
45
class
minutes. It was supposed to be an hour
assignments, but
long.
the
45
stakes
minutes
in
was
each battle
Pokemon.
are very real. Whether your students
Right.
live or die will depend on your
So,
I was like, what the
How-
fuck is this
Strategize
shit?
as the battle
How
progresses
long are
to
these
claim
usually?
victory.
Because this is all very like rapid fire, like.
At the Officers'
They're
Academy,
Usually
you
about,
missed
usually about 30
students will
minutes or an
work
hour. I
diligently
don't think
each
they're more
day
than
so that they may wield
Yeah.
a variety of
They
weapons.
said today it was going to be 35 minutes long.
Master the study
A
of
little,
magic
a little over. They said maybe.
and acquire special skills such
Yeah,
as
like
horsemanship.
Danny said, they're not very long. And this is what I see, you know, like and I've said.
You have
this
been
is what I see
entrusted with their
PlayStation
future, and it's
start
up to
going here
you
soon.
to guide each of them and help them
I don't
hone
like
their
it. It's
abilities.
if
Through
like
combat
this
experience
this
and
is
study,
okay. Like
you
the
can
fact that
help
they're
your students
going a little
reach
bit into
their
detail,
full
but they just
potential.
like skipped over everything else so quickly.
Your students can also interact with each other at the
kinda
academy,
like this, but
and
I
by
mean,
doing
Fire
so,
Emblem is
their
such a
bonds will
slow
strengthen,
punch through.
and they'll be able to better support
Well,
each
this
other
is actually
on the
making me
battlefield.
more
Oh
interested.
shit! Well, thank you for stopping by, Dre, man. Yeah, man. The director's a little. But I do want to talk about something after the shit, though, Dre. If you want to stay around, and it's not about Nintendo.
Is it about your
What
porn
is-
video?
No, that's for
Really,
platform.
Mike?
That's for platform after dark.
3 territories, 3 houses,
The stuff that they're showing makes me actually want
Your
to
very
give this game
own
a shot,
journey.
though.
Good.
It looks interesting enough, but it's just time. There's so many goddamn games
Fire
out.
Emblem 3
know,
Houses
it's like,
will
fuck.
release on July 26th.
He goes, LOL, I'll hang around.
Yeah, because I got a bone to
So,
pick, and I'm
how
doing
does
a
it
mini
look?
final round.
Oh shit.
Originally,
Whoa.
we announced that Fire Emblem 3 Houses would release this spring, but more development time will
It's
be
about to
necessary.
go down.
And so the new release date is July 26th. That means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer, but we hope you'll look forward to the next generation of Fire Emblem all the same.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Dragon Quest 11.
Time for
is gonna
some
be
more
called Dragon Quest
Nintendo
11
Switch
S.
headlines.
It's going to have exclusive content to Nintendo Switch. Supposed to
In
have a
this next
special
entry of this
supposed to
iconic
have a special
series,
ending
the last player
that we
standing
didn't get on
wins.
that we didn't get on PC or PS4.
99
I
players,
haven't beat it yet, so
but only one reigns supreme.
Nintend's following
This
the
is
trend of realizing that
99.
all these games are needing more time.
The iconic puzzle game
Well,
arrives
everybody's
with an
been
online
announcing these
experience like
games,
no
and
other. Nintendo Switch Online members can battle for dominance in this free-to-download game.
free to download game. This game looks so
you're attacked
fucking
with garbage,
confusing. Like,
Attack back to
What
defeat
game's
the
that?
other 98
This is like
players
an
and
action
become the sole
spreadsheet.
survivor.
this fucking Tetris shit.
Nintendo Switch
My
Online
screen's
members,
black.
be ready to join the fight.
My game's
Tetris
just talking
99
right now.
will be available
What
for
the hell?
download
Yeah,
later
like,
today.
I hear the
Look
Tetris
forward to
music,
battling
but
it
the
out
screen was
in
black.
upcoming
He
online
snapped his
events.
finger.
Tetris
Iconic
99.
puzzle.
Holy,
Prepare to
is
kill,
this like
survive,
like
or
like
die
100
in
people
Dead by
playing at
Daylight.
once? Is that what this is?
Imagine
now
Dead by
you're
Daylight
alone,
on the Switch?
struck by fear, struggling to survive,
Oh.
and then
I'm
meet
I'm
another
down
survivor.
for
but
trying
it's too
to
late.
just like
the
that.
killer is
Like
Dude,
a
on
fuck
you.
that.
Now
love
run.
that.
That's what I said. That's
Hide.
just like an action spreadsheet.
Scavenge for
dude.
items.
Fuck that shit.
Open the gates
No, I'm gonna try to
and
get this.
escape with your
I like
life,
Tetris, and I
or
support
take
it.
on the role of the
fuck
killer
that.
to make the
I'm gonna get
so-called
hit by
survivors
Daylight.
your next victims. Terrifying.
I like Tetris too,
Oh, yes.
but that shit looked like
satisfying. Just you wait.
I don't know, man. It looked like
loads of
somebody's
maps.
fucking periodic table.
Oh
man.
my
It's
god.
just trash.
You guys
It's always looked like
And
that though,
cosmetics
Danny.
to earn.
But with the
Looks great,
1,000
a
different
deep
fucking
progression
Tetris
system
games going
while
there,
you're on the
no.
hunt or being hunted. Discover the true meaning
This
of
looks
horror when
terrible,
Dead by
this
Daylight
Dead by
creeps
I know
up
it does,
and
doesn't it,
falls.
man?
It's available today, later today.
It looks like it's
This
on
dog will
GameCube.
ruin your
This
day.
is trash.
No, I'm gonna try it. I'll download it.
The dog will ruin your day.
Dead by
Please
Daylight.
complete it
This is
Undertale.
gonna look. Oh no.
I'm
It
way
looks-
ahead. I'm
it
way
looks
ahead.
awful.
Dead by Daylight already been done. They already been done with that shit.
I don't know. The way I'm seeing right now, the gameplay in the video looks a little cringy.
The Dead by Daylight video looks really bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Austin.
It was like, damn, is there blood?
Something about Undertale? What's this?
Yeah, these little fucking dogs.
I mean, whatever. I'm sure.
I mean, I support that they're getting third-party games on the Switch, but yeah, that looks a little cringy.
Now for a message from the producer of the futuristic mech action game, Damon X
The
Machina.
dog will ruin your day.
All right, let's see what this is. All right, Damon X Machina.
Hello
Let's
everyone,
check it.
I'm Kenichiro Tsukura.
Are you guys that
producer of
far
Damon
ahead?
X
I'm still in the
Machina,
dog.
and I have some
Dude,
news.
I'm way far ahead, dude.
I'm way
Later
behind.
tonight,
Mind
we'll
you,
be
my
releasing a
demo
demo
I
called
keep having
Damon X
issues with
Machina
mine.
Prototype
Like the
Mission
one went
on
black.
Nintendo eShop for a limited
Restart,
time.
reset.
The game is still in development,
Go to
but
Twitch.
in the demo you can
Ooh,
battle about
Delta
4
Delta
different
Ruin,
missions
Chapter 1.
while exploring the basic
What up,
controls
y'all?
and
What up? What up?
customizations
What up?
of a
What up?
personal mech known as an arsenal.
I don't know about
You
this
can also
game.
experience a boss battle in
Dude,
the final
Undertale
mission.
was
Looks like
Please try it out.
Gundam.
Yeah, this shit looks
After
crazy.
playing the
Now,
demo,
that looks
we'd
dope.
like to hear your
The
feedback.
mech game right there.
We'll be conducting a
Well, we're
short
like
online
Armored
survey
Core,
and sending
except,
an
like,
email invite
more
to some
anime.
players who try out prototype
Which is
missions.
dope. I'll take it.
If you're
Yeah.
not selected for the survey,
I'm down.
we also welcome your feedback.
It's
via
almost like
social media.
a Gundam
We
game.
appreciate your feedback.
I
and
haven't
hope
I
to
haven't
make this
played
game
an
the best
Armored
it can
Core
Delta
be.
game
Ruin's
in
available.
forever.
We have
in
more to say about
February
Damon X
for free.
Machina, so please
You're
follow
way
the
behind.
official
We got
Nintendo
that
of
info.
America
Yeah.
Twitter account so you can stay up to date on the latest information. Damon X Machina should be launching this summer. With that in mind, the development team is
Summer
working
2000.
hard.
Oh, they're gonna
so
be
please
they're gonna
stay
be
tuned.
running like a beta for it.
Good. Great.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch.
What is this?
Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix
Oh,
of high-speed
shit. That actually
thrills,
looks pretty fucking
believable
good.
handling,
Yeah.
and difficulty level
Oh,
that's
you
shit.
head
skilled
against
Oh, that
skill.
looks great.
You'll feel
Wow.
like a pro
Now,
racer
that looks
as you
good
master
for
the world's
Nintendo.
fastest
That-
cars
that's
to
I
win
think
one
Michael,
sports
right
most
there.
Michael
exhilarating
played
races.
this racing game.
From the prestigious
Now, this
circuit
is
of
proving a point right
Spa-Francorchamps
here. This shit
to the
looks
narrow
dope.
city streets of Barcelona. All DLC is included, with 100 cars, 100
No,
circuits,
that looks great.
and some welcome
Are you guys
additions
on the racing?
like
Is
motion
that-
controls and
Yeah,
custom
I'm
controls.
on the
looks
racing
good.
now.
Players can race
That
online
actually
or
looks
locally,
like
and
not a
2 players
handheld
can
game.
race
That
split
looks
screen
good.
on a single system. From street
I don't know,
racing to
this-
demolition derby,
I don't know if it's the
when Grid
stream or if it's
Autosport
just
speeds onto Nintendo
textures
Switch
look a
in
little-
summer 2019.
It's the stream. The stream is like.
Daniel will get this game.
Enter the Viking age to
Yeah,
experience
Daniel's
setting
gonna
and
be shitty
journey
as fuck.
again. Or
He'll
for
be
the very first
because
time.
it's gonna have the
Nice.
motion controls.
Created
Wait,
in collaboration
Hellblade?
with
Yeah,
neuroscientists
it's got the motion
and
controls
people
that-
who
Oh,
experience
oh
psychosis.
god, no, motion
Hellblade
controls,
full
no.
stares deep
Yeah.
into the mind of Senua.
This
This
looks
broken
nice.
warrior
shit,
will embark
Hellblade
on
coming
a
to
haunting
Switch!
vision quest
Yeah,
from Viking
Hellblade,
hell
yup.
to fight for the soul of her dead lover.
Sweet.
Hellblade has won multiple awards, including
It looks
BAFTAs for
great.
performance,
That
audio
shit
and
looks
artistic
dope. Now that's
achievement,
also
British Game
proving
and
the
Game
point
Beyond Entertainment.
that
Find
Nintendo
out
can
why
do games that
when
came out in
Senua's
2018.
Sacrifice releases on
You know
Nintendo
what I'm
Switch
saying?
this spring.
No. Applause to Ninja Theory getting
The
this
Nintendo
game
Switch
on
lineup
every
just keeps getting
Yeah.
stronger.
Yeah, Ninja Theory is doing good.
Mortal Kombat
Mortal
11
Kombat
proves
11?
the saga 25 years in telling is far
No,
from over.
for
With
Switch,
all new
though.
custom character variations,
Danny.
plus new characters and
Danny, like
returning
they've
veterans
already
taking
showed
up
the
the
game
fight.
and like the steelbook that's
In a
coming
fresh
out
new
and everything.
adventure,
For
Unravel
Switch,
2 sees players
Yes.
take control of two
Where
adorable
have you
Yarnies.
been?
You called me a
Control both
liar.
Yarnies
Like,
on their
no.
own and
No, because I couldn't fucking believe that
Switch.
shit, man. I couldn't
for
fucking
some
believe
puzzling
that shit.
platforming fun.
Unravel 2's coming to the
comes
Switch.
Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch
Unravel. They
March 22nd.
reaching far into the third
Now
party.
For the first
Now you
time
know,
on
Dre,
Nintendo
where
Switch,
Danny's
experience
getting his,
Assassin's
Mortal
Creed 3
Kombat 11 He's
Remastered
getting on the
with
Switch.
revamped gameplay
Wait,
and
what is
features
it?
I'm not getting it
Assassin's
on the
Creed.
fucking Switch. I'm
Assassin's
buying it
Creed
on
3.
PC.
set in the American Revolution.
Mike,
It's
Mike-
one of the
on
most
PC.
iconic eras in
Mike and I were
history.
Fuck
talking
you,
about
Dre,
the-
man.
Independence, usher in the
Mike and I
rise
were
of the
talking
nation.
before the stream
All the
started,
original
and I
downloadable
figured
content,
out
plus the entire
I'm surprised
standalone game,
Assassin's Creed's coming to the
Liberation
Switch.
Remastered.
Oh, I
Luigi's gonna
When
be
they
in
launched
Mortal
together
Kombat.
on May 21st.
about
No.
3 weeks ago.
Final Fantasy fans.
Oh, really?
Better
Yeah.
open your calendars.
Still shocking.
We're
Final
excited to
Fantasy
announce
VII,
that
here it
Final
goes,
Fantasy
that's
VII
it.
will
Oh.
find its new
God,
home on
why-
Nintendo Switch
I don't.
March 26th.
I still don't understand why they would put Assassin's
We
Creed
can
on
also
the
announce
Switch.
that Chocobo's
I think
Mystery
this is
Dungeon
the
Everybody
online.
will release on March
No, they
20th.
say online. This is
We're
Assassin's
pleased to
Creed 3
announce that
Remastered.
Final Fantasy
Yeah,
IX
remastered.
will journey
Chocobo's
onto
Mystery
Nintendo
Dungeon.
Switch later today.
Final
Once
Fantasy
a
9.
classic,
I'll take Final
always a
Fantasy 9,
classic.
though. That shit's dope.
That's all for today's Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch headlines.
There it is.
How's everything looking? Well, we have a bit more to share in this Nintendo Direct. Please stay with us
so
until
is
the end.
like the old Final Fantasy VII?
Let's take a
Yeah,
look,
it's supposed to
shall
be
we?
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 7. I think Final Fantasy 10
9.
and 9.
Yeah. They have 10 and 10-2.
Look, Big
I already
Mike,
have those pre-ordered.
Cyberpunk announced for Switch. No, I'm just playing.
This looks good.
Definitely not coming to Switch.
What is
A
this?
bit more to share.
Okay,
Yeah, you
but
guys
this
are
looks
ahead.
good.
He always does it. He always does it. We have a bit more to share. Yeah, he only
Right.
has like he only has like 3 or 4 minutes.
Right.
Snaps his finger. There it is.
Whoa.
Cyberpunk
What the fuck is
2077.
this?
No, this ain't Cyberpunk.
This ain't no fucking Cyberpunk. This bullshit.
Here
No,
on,
no, but this shit looks. What is this?
This game looks Japanese as hell. Holy shit.
But look at the. What the fuck is
that
this?
sounds a little, triggerish right there, Austin.
It does. That is super triggering.
Because this is Japanese as hell.
No. This looks good. Now this is more like it. This is more like it.
You can capture
I'm
robots
definitely
too?
getting this game.
This don't look bad.
No,
It looks like
This looks like Devil May Cry was.
It's like Devil May Cry, Bayonetta mixed with fucking like
it looks like
Chrono
Final
Trigger or
Fantasy
something.
You don't understand.
Xenoblade. It's like Xenoblade mixed with Devil May Cry,
All because of how you were born.
which sounds amazing actually.
I don't know if I would get this.
By
This
those
looks
idiots
I'll try
until
it.
you
I'll
die.
Oh, this looks dope right here.
Change
This
Yeah,
looks
this is day 1 for me.
Yeah, this looks good. Now, this is more like it. I need more of this. This is more like it.
Then you get a third job there, Brandon. You were telling me yesterday, I'm gonna afford all these fucking games.
I've got bankruptcy. I don't care.
He said he go to bankruptcy. A strong. Okay, so it's called A Strong Chain. Comes out August 30th. Oh, so this year.
Maybe Astral Chain.
Platinum Games, let's go! So you know the combat.
What you just witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new
So you'll go
action game
bankrupt,
development
and
at
you know
Platinum
Brandon's gonna be
Games.
living on the street shaking a cup.
Hey, he better be on the show. That's all I can tell. Motherfucker better pay that internet bill.
I hope you're excited to learn more about how combat will play out in this game.
But this is made by
Stay
Platinum
tuned.
Games, which makes me feel so comfortable.
And speaking of Platinum
with
Games,
the action.
I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3.
Oh shit.
Rest
You know
assured,
what?
the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more. Our next
Hashtag
title is
truth.
announced
Hashtag facts. Facts.
They said Bayonetta 3, yo.
Here we go. Bayonetta 3?
No, they said they're working on Bayonetta 3.
Okay, they're working on it. Okay.
This looks good though. I bet you anybody, Dre's gonna rush out and go get a Nintendo Switch now.
No, that motherfucker not getting no Switch. Dre's not getting no Switch.
He said, "Daddy, hold that L."
That's what I said. That's what I said. Fuck him, man. Okay, there's Link. That's definitely Link for sure. What's this? What's this?
People are saying a new Zelda.
It looks like a Studio Ghibli anime.
Wait. Is this the old Legend of Zelda games, like Game Boy games? This is the big egg.
Zelda CDI.
Yeah, Link's Awakening.
This is Zelda CDI.
No. It's a remake.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Zelda.
I'd be cool. I'd be down for like.
I'll be down for this. Yeah.
If it's depending on how it's like stylized.
This remake.
If it looks like this.
Dude, this looks good.
Now this looks good.
Oh,
his jump skills been elevated though. His jump skills
I'm not
level
liking.
Oh,
I'm not liking how this looks.
That looks great. Oh, I'm definitely getting that. That looks fantastic.
I'm not into it.
What did you think?
Oh, my boy.
At long last, 1993 Game Boy Classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening will find new life on Nintendo
Were those
Switch.
Goombas?
I want to see
After
some
26
gameplay.
years, it has been
The
reborn
Legend of Zelda:
as
Link's
a new
Awakening.
experience.
We'll
have more to say.
Oh,
in the
dude! Now
future.
look at that. There it is. The gameplay.
Please look forward to
Yeah,
its
that's what we're
release.
talking
Dude,
about.
you are so
That's
fucking
all
far
for today's
behind,
Nintendo
dude,
Direct.
Mike.
Thank you so much for watching.
Dude, this looks solid, man.
We been said that.
I don't know. I'm not into it. I don't like the look of it. Like you know what it looks like? It looks like the Wii U. The characters on the Wii U. Do you guys remember the Nintendo Land?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, yeah, I remember Nintendo Land.
Yeah.
Dude, comes out
that's
this
what it looks
year,
like.
dude. This
They
year,
do
they're saying.
look like the Nintendo Land.
Yes,
dude.
Michael, you're behind.
I don't
Wait.
give a damn.
But they do. They definitely look like those Nintendo Land dudes.
That's it. Thank you for watching.
I'm trying to pull this up here real quick.
Well, I caught the tail end of it. So I saw the Astral Chain. I saw the Link. I saw a couple other games. But what did I miss after that? What did I miss?
You missed Super Mario Maker 2 being announced.
Yeah, Mario Maker 2.
Okay, meh.
Okay.
I had Super Mario Maker 1. It was okay.
What else?
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yeah, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Okay.
Other than that,
Well, I think that is not on any other system. But
other than that, that's about it. It is exclusive. Before you.
Damn, that sucks.
Damn, that sucks.
You hear this motherfucker?
That's what Austin said. Also, he goes, "I hope it ain't on just the Switch." I said, "I hate to break your heart." They said that like long time ago at the Game Awards. This is exclusive to a Switch.
Yeah, they did.
Stupid.
That fucking sucks, man.
Austin, he's all insulting. Stupid.
It's stupid. It is stupid. I don't know why they would do that.
That's
it definitely does not look best on Switch.
It was the whole reason why. Actually, no lie either. It was the whole reason why Terry went and got a Switch, so she could play Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Like, I have a Switch, but it's really my kids, so it kind of sucks that, I'm going to have to be kicking them off their machine just so I can play.
That's fucked up.
Like, I think that if they had it on the other consoles, they could have made it look like amazing instead of it kind of looks. I want it more like a comic aesthetic than a cartoon aesthetic. It just looks like a cartoon.
Dre, you stupid dude. All right, so I wanted to ask you guys. This was a outside of a Nintendo situation. I couldn't wait until Saturday to talk about it.
Okay.
Dre, you probably know a little bit about this. What's going on too? But Activision, Blizzard, they own some fugazi shit right now.
What?
Activision Blizzard let go 800 employees. Now this is after reporting record profits. So it's not like they're downsizing. It's not like they're struggling for money, but they had the best recorded year ever, and they let 800 people go.
Jeez.
I don't understand what happened. What you guys think about that? Let me start with Big Mike.
Yo, what's up?
Nigga, have you been listening?
Yes, I've been listening and reading. I've been listening and reading. I'm just saying, yo, what's up?
Okay, so I'm asking you, what do you think about that?
It's scummish. It's scummy. That's what I thought it was.
Okay.
Insightful.
Insightful.
I thought it was downright dirty for what they were doing. Yeah, it was just scumbaggish of Activision doing that. They made a record profit revenue. Then after that, laid off 800 people. 800 people after having a record-breaking revenue of 2018. Then they announced, right behind it, they're getting a Call of Duty game that's going to have single-player co-op.
Yeah, single-player co-op.
I'm like,
campaign, full campaign.
I'm like, what do you mean?
He said, what do you mean? Drag? No. Austin.
Yo.
Is this a bad look for Activision?
I mean, did they give reasons or did they just
That's the thing. There's no main reason why they let all these people go.
I don't know. I think I want to wait and see what they come up with. Because
what do you mean you're gonna wait till they're gonna come up with?
Well, because I don't know why they let them go. Who knows? Maybe they actually had a reason.
I don't think they had a reason.
So 800 people was justifiably fireable.
A lot of times companies don't tell you everything. I could see it being they reported that they had a really good year, but who knows? Maybe all that money that they got went into paying some other shit that has been,
I don't know, man.
unknown about. So maybe they have no money,
No money. Hold on. David. Okay, let me I can't. David, let me ask you, Dave. So what do you think? What do you think?
I've been chomping at the bit to break this down.
Okay.
First of all, corporate greed is in full effect.
Yeah,
if a company is making record-breaking profits, chances are here's what probably did happen, is that the company did what they called stock buybacks. What companies do is that when they get an influx of money, they buy their stocks back because they get more shareholding power. Because a lot of times they sell it to make profits. They'll sell their shares, and you got 2,000 people who own your company. But if they do stock buybacks and buy their shares back from whoever holds them, I mean, they're getting a bigger profit off the dividends. So I'm telling you, I've seen this with GM. Matter of fact, I'm not going to put my job on the air, but the job that I work at, I handle accounts like GM and Ford. These big companies like this, when they do that strictly for corporate profits. It's to make the company look better in the stock market, because it'll say, wow, this company has got over money. Wow, how are they making this much money? Because they fired salaries, they don't have to pay salaries, and now they have all this influx of cash that they can save.
Dude, that triggers me, dude, because that's people's careers, man, and you're manipulating the market with their lives, dude. That's not good.
Dude, ExxonMobil and these big giant corporations like this that get influx of money, Walmart, all these places, man, they get big dollars, man, and they keep it. That's why you wonder, like a company like GM, who basically, when the tax happened, they got record profits. They laid off 4,000 people at the Ohio plant. Think about that. 4,000 people have lost their job, but GM recorded a profit.
That's literally the same thing that has happened with Activision. Record profits, they had their call, they were speaking to their shareholders, and they said that this was the best year on record for them at Activision Blizzard. And then, like Big Mike said, they announced a new game coming out. It's going to have full campaign. They're going to throw money at fucking Call of Duty. And then, boom, 400 people let off.
This is what's said right here. I posted the article also. These layoffs are the result of Activision Blizzard missing out on its projections for the 2018 year there, Austin. Despite boasting success across the board of being an overall financially positive year
for the folks.
For the publishing giant, my bad, sales for games like Call of Duty Black Ops 4 fell off much quicker this year than expected, and ended up resulting with lower than expected lines. That's the reason why they laid off 800 people.
Mike, and let me break that down for you. That's exactly what I just said. These companies make all
it
this
is,
money.
David. Damn, that's crazy.
Mike,
exactly what you said.
That's shameful. Mike, I know you hate that. That makes me upset. But this company had record profits because their shareholders or the people who own stocks in Activision say, well, wait a minute, you didn't meet your forecast. And by them laying off 800 people plus making a higher profit, they can say, no. Even though we didn't meet our estimates, look at all this cash we got in. And it keeps the investors from panicking and selling shares. That is corporate.
So they took 400 people's livelihoods away to satisfy shareholders.
No, it wasn't 400. It wasn't 400.
800.
Oh, 800. Oh,
people.
fuck. So 800 people lost their jobs to satisfy shareholders.
Scummy.
That's what I said, scummy.
Whoa.
Scumbag. I will never buy another Activision game again.
And on top of that, they also said, Blizzard did, touted on DualShockers, shout out to DualShockers, where you get all the great gaming news.
The real news.
The real news.
Not LaGN.
Not that TMZZ.
Not TMZ.Z, not LaGN. Go ahead.
But, Blizzard also touted out, and DualShockers reported on it, that there will not be no Diablo 4 at all 2019.
None.
None.
Well, there's one coming out. There's one coming out for your mobile phone, so get ready, everybody. That shit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Damn,
right.
Someone had a whistle in their pants.
All right. Okay.
Exactly what I said. As soon as you said that.
Exactly.
One other story I wanted to talk about real quick, and this is a triggering topic, but Big Mike, you showed it to me. It was I guess there was some racism called on Jump Force.
Yes, we talked about that.
And can you post that link? Can you post that link in Discord, Big Mike, please?
What happened with Jump Force?
Well, I'm finna show you the video, and then I'm gonna show you why I wanted to do final round. This was gonna be my final round on this, but since everybody's here,
yo, AG the Great, thanks for coming through, man.
What up, AG? So I wanted everybody to kind of see this. So let me know when you got that link posted, Big Mike.
Like this is just I don't know why people are in an uproar about this.
I'm telling you, because this is so. When I tell you that this is truly nothing, I'm the first one to pull that race card out of the deck and be like, y'all fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even called out Dragon Ball Z. Like, I love Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball Z got some racist ass shit with Mr. Popo. That's some racist shit. But now let's pull up some racist shit that truly is nothing.
Yes.
Racist shit.
All right, so I'm getting ready to pull it up. Let me pull it up for everybody here so you can see it. Okay, so I think it goes. I think it's this one here.
I gave you the link.
I know, but I'm trying to go to the actual one where it happens. So it's here.
Oh.
So he does his intros.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's doing his intro, and basically he has different intros depending on who he's facing, and he'll say something down, here, and he'll say whatever little quip, and I'm gonna pause it on the one where they said it was racist.
Okay.
そう緊張すんな。実力が出せねえぞ。逃がすか。
Okay, right here. So Piccolo. So he runs into So I guess Piccolo is in the game, and he basically part of the story arc. They have their own quips, and this is when they say that this is the racist part right here.
Okay, let's see this.
A villain. I have to protect everyone. This is what he says. And then it cuts to him and says, I'm no villain, I'm a Namekian. Okay. So, just take that at face value, just from what you saw to the quip. I want you to, it's almost like, you know how you ask somebody, where did they touch you? I want you to for me, I want you to point to the racism. Tell me where it happened. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. Okay. All right. Everybody missed it because it didn't happen. But let me go back. Okay. So he comes in. He runs into Piccolo. He says, "A villain. I have to protect everyone." Okay. And then it cuts to him and says, "I'm no villain. I'm a Namekian." And then the match is supposed to begin. So, point two.
What?
The racism.
Wait a minute. Let me get some context. Are people saying that because Piccolo is green, that the dude assumed that he was a villain? Is that what people pulling this from?
Yes.
Yes.
But they're really equating. They tried to say that somehow, and you know, this is kind of like
Piccolo is not a black person.
That's what the fuck. Listen, if I saw,
can I put this out here, Danny? Let me put this out.
Well, hold on, Dave. You got to be careful. You got to be careful because this is why I was scared to talk about it. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna do anything wild. Like I said, for us in the community, when we picked characters out of the Dragon Ball Z, a lot of black people assume Piccolo was a black person just by his voice and just because he was a bald head, different colored person. Now, in real life, Namekian has nothing to do with African American. So if people want to equate that, they are looking for something to complain about. People need to get a hobby. There is so many more things to worry about in this world than a fake Jump Force character. I guess I don't know. That to me, that's just wow.
Listen. This is the problem. You know, and like you said, you kind of put it out there, Dave. This is just some black shit. This is for those of different persuasion. This is some internal black shit. All right. So I'm gonna give y'all. Y'all getting listen, y'all getting privy to some shit here. All right, and Dre, stop. Dre, I want you to stop me when I expose too much black shit. All right, Dre.
Terry said, "Shout out Terry." She said, "Green lives matter."
Listen, this is what we gonna do. So Piccolo has, and this is just in the black community.
That's
Piccolo
funny.
has always been kind of this, not necessarily a black character, but he's kind of representative of kind of like a black person within this universe. Not necessarily saying that he is black, but you know, he's kind of an outcast. You know, when you first see him, it's like you kind of even with his American voice, not his Asian voice is like super light skinned, but his American voice is like black, kind of deep. You know, he's like, Goku, you need to sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? So he's kind of like that.
Did you know it's he's voiced by the same person though?
I know, but I'm just saying. We kind of envision that. But when I tell you that literally this is nothing. If you want to point to racism in Dragon Ball Z here, I'm about to pull it up so we can see. Now this, let's pull up some real. Now you want to go racism? Let's go. Okay.
The boxing, the dude that Goku beat as a kid, the boxing dude, and the first black dude he faced.
Let's go here. Let's just go.
Keep things fresh this Valentine's Day.
Here we go. You talk about the black face.
Yeah, but not Tiffany Haddish though. I love some Tiffany Haddish. Where you at, Tiffany? All right, so here's some racist shit. All right. Now this, everybody loves Dragon Ball Z, right? And I love Dragon Ball Z. But here's where racism kicks in. All right, so let's just skip ahead a little bit. So, right about here, boom, here come racism. All right,
That's racism.
look at this shit. Now that is literally blackface right there.
That is a black thing with red lips.
Now, if we want to write an article,
yeah, you want to complain.
Right, if you want to write an article, if you want to spend your whole time SJWing Jump Force, then you need to spend a lot of time with Dragon Ball. And Dragon Ball did it twice. You know what I'm saying? So let's go, Mr. Pope. And what was the other one, Dave? You said Kid Goku versus Boxer, right?
Kid Goku, the Boxer. He was like, "What's up, man? Let me tell you." And he walked over. Oh, damn. That's racist ass shit.
Okay, so
he faced
this one right here, right? Yeah, here it is right here.
Hey, he faced the black.
That's
look at his lips, man. Look at hold on.
Racist ass big lips and shit. Triggered as fuck.
I'm trying to get to it, man, but they only got the small video.
You get me triggered.
Fuck it, I'll go back to it and shit.
Fuck it, Daddy. Play the final round song. Fuck.
I can't even do it right now. I can't. So
play that shit.
No, I can't, man. I can't, man.
Nah, man. I'm in the final.
I can't do
racist ass bullshit. I do. I fucking love it, but they gotta apologize for this Mrs. Butters, Uncle Bill's ass, racist ass shit. Big lips with big red. We do not look like that. So
look how big those lips are, man. Look how. Hold on, let me blow it up for everybody, man. Now this is just Deku, whatever the fuck his name is. Not racist.
That right? It's Deku.
This dude right here, Dragon Ball, the beloved Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball racism. Pure and adulterated.
All that.
Dude, that's blackface. What you talking about, dude? Oh, I don't want to pull it up. I don't want to pull it up. Do I gotta? Yeah, I'm about to fucking pull it up. Fuck.
He said, I don't want to pull it up. I don't want to pull it up. I don't want to pull it up.
So, you know, let's do blackface and let's take a look at. Now you mean to tell me that don't look like the fucking Boxer?
Right, Mr. Popo.
So let's be real. That right there is racism on Dragon Ball Z. We hear a shudder. No motherfucker says nothing. But Deku sees a big ass green Deku, big ass buff green dude who with a scowl on his face, and he has never met this universe before. Yeah, you might think he's a villain. You know what I'm saying? I could if
well, and
Piccolo,
he used to be.
He used to be. If Piccolo walked up to me right now and was like, "Yo, Dan, what the fuck?" I would think his ass is out to kill me. Shit, there's no way. You know, but this is racism. You know what I'm saying? And let's go back to it. Let's just go back to the video. So, and then Big Mike, this is what we're talking about. So what you saw was the racist shit, right?
Right.
Now look at this. You see what I'm saying? Look at this. This is literally the minstrel shit. It's the exact. It's verbatim. The spacing of the color of the lips, the super dark skin with the big old bugly eyes. Boom. So let's be real. When you want to call racism, then call it. Don't SJW the wrong shit. SJW the right shit.
Let me say this, Danny. That's really what's wrong with when people say we need to have a real conversation about racism in any industry, even in the gaming and the anime industry. You know, you get these people out there who get so ridiculous over the smallest, minute, not important ass thing, and it makes people don't want to talk about it. It makes people who just turn away from it because people will say, "Oh, here we go again. Here we go again with the race car. Here we go again." And when people do that and say, well, he was being racist toward Piccolo, it just makes the whole argument it sullies the conversation. And I think that person he really needs to write an apology article and say that he went overboard with trying to be, claiming that it was racism. If that was not racist, he just went overboard, man. He's messing up the argument.
Well, that's what it is. And, like I said, it was a subject that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to do it for Final Round on Saturday, but I knew Dre wanted to hang around. He was not entertained from Nintendo. So I said, all right, well, then let's get personal. You know what I'm saying? And you're right, Dre. We're not in Nigeria. We're in the United States. And what that represents here is pure racism. When you're talking about Dragon Ball, not Jump Force. Only thing Jump Force can be accused of is shitty cutscenes. That's it.
Those cutscenes are horrendous.
The cutscenes is like Andromeda's cutscenes look like they was made by like Disney compared to fucking Jump Force's cutscenes.
So, yeah, all in all, go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Hope you got a little bit of education too. It could be the hijab too, because that's like racism against Muslims. So it's so many. But here's the thing. That shit is stretching. I mean, when you're talking about really grasping, I mean, you're reaching so far out, your skin's peeling. You know what I'm saying? That's beyond reach. There's a real when it really happens, call it out. When it don't really happen and you're just high when you smoked out and you want to go on Twitter and rant, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Get you something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Get you some. Go to spankbang.com and get those videos. They got some nice ones up there. 1080p, full triple X. They got some BBWs up in that motherfucker. It's popping. MILFs. Do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever. But please don't comment on some shit you don't know anything about or have had dealt with in life. So let's keep it real. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'm glad you guys showed up. I saw some people. I saw Lamont. What's up, Lamont, man? I see you, bro. AG, Cool Cat Terry, Dreology. John, what's up, John, man? Dre. Yeah. So that was the Nintendo Direct. All right, so before we go, I want to do one final thing. Let's get your rating on the Nintendo Direct. I just want a number for the rating. 1 being Jump Force's cutscenes, 10 being amazing. So Big Mike, 1 to 10. What do you give the Nintendo Direct?
I'll go to 7.
7. Dave D.
I'll give it a 7.
7. Brandon, the whole man.
I'll give it an 8.
Oh,
8.
Nice.
Okay, nice. Austin.
4.
Austin's a hater, man. Dude, you must not have sunlight where you live, dude.
Boring. So boring.
Actually, you know what? You'll be shocked because some would say I'm a Nintendo fanboy, but I'm not. I'm just a huge fan. But I'm giving it a 6. It was a lot. It was stiff. I felt like it was stiff like a porn star's dick. It was stiff.
I mean, at least the rumors are true. They said they were going to give us 11 Switch games by the end of this year. So
okay, fine, but none of them is ones that I want.
None
so
of them is
it's like I do want that one Astral something, Astral Link or something.
And you said you wanted Yoshi.
I said I like Yoshi. I didn't say that was a day one. I mean, I like Yoshi, but all these games they've talked about before, except Fire Emblem and that Astral game.
About the Zelda game.
Well, the Legend of Zelda game did pique my interest, but Legend of Zelda doesn't give it a 5 points in the score. You know what I'm saying? Like Legend of Zelda, okay, yeah, it looks good, but it's still a 6 for the show. I'm rating the show.
That's fine. Rate your show out. That's your opinion.
What you guys think in chat? AG, Dreology gave his shit. He said I give it an old ass games out of 10. Oh shit. John said he gives it a 6. Terry, AG. 5. Boy, Nintendo did not satisfy today. Terry said, fuck it, I didn't watch, I just was in chat.
She's over like, you know, she's like, Austin, I'm sure it was a snooze fest.
Oh, yeah, it is. It was. It was like, okay, all right. So that was it. That's our live reactions and racial triggerism for today. See, was it worth it, Dre? Dre, was it worth it? That's all I want to know for hanging around because I know you hate Nintendo. Yeah, but you know, you learn something every day. All right, guys, thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Shit, it wasn't disliked. Shit. All right. Fuck you, Dre. All right. We'll catch up with you guys on Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern time. You can follow everybody with their links below. King is getting ready to do his first stream. I know you just bullshit, man. You like to troll and trigger me. You and Austin have a lot in common, Dre. You don't even know. You should see him in chat. I wish I could just invite you in chat for a second so you can see that he always tags me in these shitty PC player posts where he's about the setup. This motherfucking setup was so trash that he tagged me and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, that is not PC. Hashtag PC. All right, guys. Peace out. We out. Peace.